Hello, I'm here on Church Street on this very busy, warm Friday afternoon. There's a lot going on. General election's just under a month now. So the good people of Wavertree still have time to email her MP Paula Barker and ask her where she stands on further cultural change of their historic neighbourhood. Put her on the spot and say before you vote you would like to know where does she stand. Is she for further cultural change? Does she have a counter proposal to Joe Owens? My solution to further cultural change is those new arrivals who made Liverpool their home, embrace the Scouse fam and all our ways, belief, values. You're more than welcome. The majority, I believe, have no intentions whatsoever of embracing the Scouse fam or our values, our ways, our standards. They need to relocate to another town or city that can. Then we close the door. Then we have a comprehensive discussion regarding cultural change and how it's going to impact our glorious city. Services, schools, doctors, all the usual stuff, as well as a long-term threat to our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity. That's Joe Owens' solution. Does Paula Barker have a counter proposal? Right? The good people of that community need to email their MP before they cast their vote. They have a right to know where she stands regarding further cultural change of their community. I already know where she stands, but it would be good for the people of that community to at least hear it from the horse's mouth. Paula Barker, she believes in further cultural change, but she'll come up with the usual excuse. Liverpool will remain a city open to those fleeing war and oppression. Yeah, I totally agree. But how many and for how long? Well, exactly. See, new arrivals pouring into our glorious city. It can't be continuous and indefinite, right? Anyone with an ounce of sense knows that. So, where does Paula Barker stand regarding further cultural change and unlimited new arrivals being dispersed in our glorious city? What is her opinion? Does she have a counter proposal to what Joe Owens proposes? My solution? People in that community deserve an answer. To date, they've just been ignored, taken for granted, as I no doubt their vote will be on the 4th of July. So, you know, assuming you get a reply, you know where you stand with Joe Owens. You know what my opinion on further cultural changes and how we should address it. Paula Barker needs to nail her colours to the mast and let the good people of that community know where she stands regarding further cultural change. It's not too much to ask, and given the general election is just under a month away, I think it's her duty to let her constituents know where does she stand regarding further cultural change of that historic community. It's not asking too much. As I've said, everyone knows where Joe Owens stands. I've nailed my colours to the mast and I've outlined my proposal, my solution. Does Paula Barker have a counter proposal? Well, the answer is no. And nor is she going to address this thorny issue. She's just going to ignore it. She'll take the good people of Wavertree and their vote on the 4th of July for granted. It's scandalous. They're shameless, these people. But like I've said, there is plenty of time now to email Paula Barker if you're in the constituency of Wavertree and ask Paula Barker where does she stand on further cultural change of that historic community. Everyone knows where Joe Owens stands. So the ball's in your court again, Miss Barker. And remember, no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm still here on Church Street on this very busy Friday afternoon. There's an awful lot going on. Song in the background, Andrew Bukele, Time to Say Goodbye. How poignant, because it will be time to say goodbye to our glorious city if we don't halt further cultural change. If we don't halt further cultural change, we will indeed be saying goodbye to our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity. Not may, will, possible, could, we will. So it's important, ladies and gentlemen, to get out and give Joe Owens your vote. Also, I'd like to appeal to the 30% of constituents of Wavertree who didn't vote in the 2019 general election. 30% can make, okay sir, can make or break this election. So I appeal to those people, if you're not sure about voting for any other candidates, then think long and hard. And I'd be honoured if you give me your vote. What have you got to lose? Well, exactly nothing. 30%, that can make or break this election, right? 30% is an awful lot of people. If you're not registered to vote, then do so now. Time is of the essence, right? I would be honoured if that 30% would just consider giving Joe Owens their vote. If you don't trust the other politicians, if you don't feel comfortable with them, then just think about giving Joe Owens a chance. Let me be your choice. If you'll excuse me, it's getting busy now. I would be honoured if you would consider giving Joe Owens your vote. 30%, like I said, that can make or break an election. Cultural change is sweeping right across Wavertree, more than any other community in the city. And if not stopped, that unique historical community will vanish, right? It will still be there in name, but it will never be the same place it once was. We can't allow these things to happen in our glorious city. This city belongs to us, our children, our grandchildren, and all the wonderful Scousers not yet born. We cannot sit around idly and allow what is happening to our city to take place. These politicians, they are not coming to our city's rescue. They are just going to let cultural change sweep across our city unopposed. And like I've said before, all these politicians care about is their careers. They care about the now. They don't care about long term. Kick the ball that far ahead. By the time they catch up with it, they're out of office and it's someone else's problem. That seems to be how they operate. So I appeal to the 30% of good people of Wavertree who didn't vote in the 2019 general election to go out and vote Joe Owens, right? Vote for Joe Owens. I would be honoured. I would be honoured if all the voters of Wavertree would give Joe Owens their vote. This is important, ladies and gentlemen. This general election and Joe Owens receiving a good vote can be the start of something where we stop further cultural change of our glorious city. Because if we don't, we will indeed, not maybe, could be, possibly, we will indeed go the way London went, Leicester, Birmingham, and many other parts of Burnley, Oldham, Blackburn, Bradford, Keighley, Rochdale. Oh, the list is endless. Right, we can't allow this to happen to our glorious city. And like I've said, we've got the crystal ball. We've seen this unfold time and time again. So we have the crystal ball, the forewarned what's on the way. We need now to stop it. And the only way we're going to stop it, if Joe Owens receives a very good vote in Wavertree, then it's a mandate. It is a mandate that Paula Barker and the rest of the politicians in this city can't ignore. They will have to sit up and deal with the awful truth Our glorious city is being culturally changed. It's being taken from us. We can't allow that to happen. It belongs to our children, grandchildren, and all those wonderful Scousers not yet born. I'm going to go now, ladies and gentlemen. It's really getting busy. But remember, no to cultural change. Yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.